Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 5 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back in 2021-2022 with our Quebec Nordiques series. Jeff, it's not been going great. We were actually pretty bad.
Yeah, we looked good on paper going into this season, but somehow we're hovering slightly under 500, and it's getting, we're into December now.
Well, you know what? Part of it was our rookies weren't scoring and we had some injuries, but now they seem to be putting up some points, which is helpful.
Yeah, seeing Krankovic has 16 points in 25 games, pretty good for a decent shot at Rookie of the Year with those kind of numbers.
Yeah, and Rocher's right behind him with 15 points in 29 games. So hopefully they can keep on improving. And then,
so do we have to blame it on the veterans then, if those guys are picking it up now?
Well, we have Kravskov, who was hurt, and he's back now as a third guy on that line, I believe. And he's put up 8
Stahl
points
actually looks like
in
he's
11
doing
games.
okay.
Yeah, Nylander's over
Skinner
a point per
too.
game. Skinner's point per game. But I mean, our big thing is
what's
our
going wrong
defense
here?
was kind of hurting us. Like this guy you wanted us to pick up, Oli Uovli, is minus 16.
Ouch.
So we might need to look for some defensive help.
Although we are getting going back Ghost Bear and off the injured list in another couple of days.
We still might need to find some more defensive help. Our depth chart is pretty lack on defense. We have Cal Foote, but he's only 1.5 stars. If we just take a quick peek around the NHL, see if anybody of interest is on the trade block. Well, Jack Doherty is on the trade block, but he's only 1.5 stars. Let me sort this by ability. Old man Duncan Keith, 2.5 stars. He's only gotten 1 game this year.
So you can probably assume that's going to go further downhill pretty quickly. I don't know about that one.
It says Duncan Keith was born in Winnipeg. I don't feel that's correct. Is it?
No, I think that's correct. He grew up in Penticton, but he's born in Winnipeg.
Okay, my bad. He's only on a 1 year, $2.1 million. I mean, if we need a cheap defenseman, that would not be the worst pickup.
Yep, just checked it. He's definitely born in Winnipeg.
All right, so game versus Florida here. Hi, Giddy. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, so we got Ghost Bears getting close. Play this game versus Florida. We'll leave Holtby in net, see what happens.
That's another thing I noticed. Saros' numbers are terrible this year.
And Holtby loses. 2-1.
Man. So I think maybe you need to look at I'm gonna look at the tactics here. I think we should maybe get away from that activated D.
Maybe that's a good idea.
We don't really have the
Samuel Moore
Russian guys to support it.
So we want to go to tactics.
Going maybe to wide drive, just because we're a little stronger on the wingers.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Our centers Rochette's going to get better, but Stahl is probably going to start to slide soon, and not like Lowry or Appleton are really big offensive options.
Do we want to play 2-3 on defensive coverage? Or should we switch it?
What are we in now?
2-3. And we could...
Yeah, no, that's maybe not the ideal one.
Half ice overload? Or go to zone?
No, we got a couple of competent defensive centers. I think half ice overload.
All right.
Stahl is decent defensively, and Lowry's good there too. So.
All right, let's give this a shot. Change these tactics up.
And maybe back off the intense attacking. That's might be creating a few too many turnovers.
You're creating
Technical
a few too
tendencies
many
at the top.
turnovers. We were doing poorly, that's why we turned it up. And it got us a few wins. Let's see here. Well, some guys on the back-to-back did not get back up to 100%, including some of our rookies. That's not good. Come on, rookies. You should be fresh on a back-to-back. Saros loses again, 3-2.
Well, at least he put up a good fight, 39 shots on him.
Oh, man. Three guys on waivers, but nobody of interest. Okay, Ghost Bear's back.
Okay, so Jules Levy presumably is going to be the one that sits, or Hetherington.
Oh, it's got to be... He's got to be the one out.
You've actually got Hetherington in and Ryan Murray out.
Oh, that's right, because Murray was hurt and I forgot to put him back in. All right, so Ghost Bear's coming in for...
Jules Levy and Hetherington out, and Murray and Ghost Bear in, and then maybe...
I'm going to redo the lines here, see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that mixed up our lines a lot. Put Kravskov on the top line with
right
Skinner down. Well, you said we wanted to have these rookies play together to build some line chemistry.
Yeah.
Although Roche already has very good chemistry with Kravskov, so that's good.
Good.
Why is that not showing up? That's weird. Disappeared. All right, there we go. Slight.
It's actually come up super quick too, because he was. They've never played together before this.
Yeah, he's slight with Roche, but Roche apparently just absolutely loves him. Oh, I'm sorry. I read the wrong name. There's slight. Sorry, it's Kotkov. Oh, they got me with that.
Okay, makes a little more sense.
All right. So we have Essa Lindell, Josh Manson, Calvin DeHaan, TJ Brody, Ghost Bear, and Ryan Murray as our final pair.
Flip Brody and Ghost Bear, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. I just turned down the times. No, change back. 22-20-20. Mike Yo may be getting fired. The good news was our owner was still pretty happy with everything that was going on. Oh, I forgot about that. So I got to send Hetherington back down.
1.5 stars, I don't think.
Because we were at 23 guys, yeah.
Yeah, not really much of a risk of... Is there anybody that...
No.
Yeah, the only waivers now guys are Krinkovic and Rochette and... Kravtsov, the three big rookies. They're staying put, so I don't think anybody's going to grab Hetherington. 1.5 stars is not really worth it.
No. Even if they did.
Not a huge loss.
Game versus Minnesota. Still, Kernovic's only back up to 95%. Oh, Saros is... Oh, I forgot it. Yeah, it keeps putting Saros as the number one goalie. Oh, well, let's see if he can do it. And he picks up a win, 2-1 win.
It's close, but at least it's a start, hopefully.
Take the win any way you can get it, Jeff. You watching the Stanley Cup final?
Don't have the game on in front of me, but what's the end of the second? 2-2?
Last I know, that was the score.
Yeah, still is, looks like.
Hedman crashes into the boards and he's out 4 weeks with that herniated disc.
But he's not ours, so no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Hopefully, St. Louis can get a couple here, and we at least get a series out of this.
I can't cheer for the Blues, Jeff.
I have no problem doing it, particularly against the Bruins.
Why? I thought you loved the Bruins.
Oh, yeah.
Skinner's at 81%. You had a day off, Skinner. What are you doing? Go soak in a hot tub. Sit in the game, and we lose. 4 goals given up. Come on. We were up 2-0 and then gave up 4 straight goals. Rookie's leading the way. Got all the points. TJ Brody, 47 defensive game rating. Skinner, 46. Gernovic, 48. Stahl, 48. Theo Rocher, 43. Ooh. Josh Bailey, 48. 46, 46, 48.
Third line, it's the bottom 2 lines that are maybe the problem.
No, our number 2 line is not doing great.
Yeah. The rookie line?
Yeah.
I mean, they had a bad game there, but they've been producing.
And Goodie's coming for you in the chat, Jeff.
Always back to the messy stuff. Speaking of the Oilers, Dave Tippett is coach. I'm sure that'll fix everything.
Well, it's not going to hurt anything.
Oh, trust me, it's the Oilers. They'll find a way for it to hurt something.
Well, he keeps cleaning house. If they finally get rid of some of all the old guys, Paul Coffey's gone, and they exiled the one guy to the KHL.
We'll see once the season starts. If the players don't buy in, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Stahl's down to 78%. What are you doing, Stahl? And we lose again, 4-3. Oh, man.
Again, giving up a ton
What's
of
up,
shots.
D-Log? We got to go find trade for somebody. Who's a good, solid defenseman? Seth Jones?
Have a look at the trading box, see if anybody's on it.
We looked before. There wasn't anybody really of interest. I'm trying to think of somebody who we could... Who's the top defenseman in this year's class? I see his hides. Thanks for coming out.
Draft class or
Yeah.
Dougie?
This year's draft class, I'm trying to think. We'll take a
Wait,
look.
are you asking me to look in the game, or do you mean like?
No, I
this
mean
year's-
in real life. Real life. Because they'd be 3 years into the game now, so...
Yeah, it's not a good year for defensemen, though, I think. Hang on, I got my hockey news thing in front of me.
I figured you would. That's why I asked. Like, Duncan Keith is the top defenseman available.
Which isn't going to really do a heck of a lot to help us defensively, which is what we need right now. Where are they hiding the rankings in this thing?
Let's look at upcoming free agents.
Bowen Byram from Vancouver. BYRAM. Yeah, it's a terrible year for defensemen. There's nobody. They've got him 6th, and there's no other D in the top 10.
Okay, we could go after Roman Yossi.
No, still he's an offensive guy, and we're having problems giving up too many shots.
Hampus Lindholm.
That might be an option. What's he making right now?
Just checking. He's on 6.75. Final year of his deal. We currently have...
We got cap room for that, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll be trading somebody back anyways.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Anaheim, see if we can make a deal. He's an upcoming free agent. Not guaranteed we get him, but...
And yeah, it's a UFA, not a RFA.
I missed him. Where is he? Okay. So who's our left-hand defenseman we could send back? We could offer them Oli right away.
They want right defenseman, actually.
It says, I think they will probably accept this offer, just offering Oli.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's only 23 and 3.5 star potential. Try tossing in like a mid-round draft pick just to be on the safe side. And yeah,
I was trying to see if I could get a mid-round.
Oh, you're trying to get? I wouldn't do that. I think that's going to get it out of. See, it changes the.
I know.
GM response when you do that, and it.
All right, we'll just offer straight up 1-for-1, Hampus for Oli.
Yeah, try that, and if that doesn't work, come back with. All
right. Bowen Byram, Guru says in the chat. Is that the guy you were talking about?
Yep.
Skinner's 79%. Come on, Skinner.
Looks like the Canucks got him in this game, and he's, actually doing really well.
Overtime loss.
3 stars, 5 potential, and 25 points in 29 games, at least at the start of this.
We offer a 7th-round pick for him, and the Canucks will probably give it up. Just like real life.
Curious if betting is still running the Canucks in this one.
Okay, we got a trade proposal from Tampa Bay. I don't know who we have on the block, but... Oh, right. McCall. He's actually doing some points in the ECHL, but so we're not going to give up on him yet.
I know 22 and still only 1 star. Although they're just offering a veteran for us. That's no use to us.
No. That's why I said no. And Mike Yeo is fired, and Todd Marchand has been hired. Game versus Ottawa. Skinner, why are you at 78%? Come on, man. Game versus Ottawa, put Saros in net. Sim it out, and we lose. 7-4. The good news is the rookies keep scoring.
Yeah, it doesn't do much good when we're giving up 7 goals, though.
Nope, not particularly, but hopefully we get Hampus Lindholm, and maybe that changes some things. Ducks say yes to the trade.
Okay, so I guess they figured they weren't going to re-sign him, so pretty good deal for us.
All right, so we grab him.
And see if you can...
So that puts us at still over 2 million cap room. Let's just see what Lindholm wants on our re-sign. He wants 7.36 for 5 years.
He's only 27. He's probably not going to head too far downhill in that time.
Yeah, that's going to put us over the cap going into next year. But I think right now we might realistically have to look at moving Nick Ehlers, and maybe we will at the trade deadline too. He's only playing third line for us, and he's got a fairly big contract.
Or we don't re-sign Skinner in the offseason. That's $5 million right there.
Also going to be done. All right.
We got a few guys coming up this year. DeHaan.
Yeah.
Manson. Stahl.
Okay, so Lindholm's coming in for...
We're apparently giving Joel Armia $2 million a year for something.
Well, he played well for us in the playoffs. I'm not mad about that. Well, who's Lindholm coming in for? Let's look at our stats summary here. Sort by position. Calvin DeHaan is minus 12. Or
yeah,
TJ Brody
like
has not been
problem
doing well
right now. We can try swapping out a few guys until. As soon as we start turning around, we'll know that guy was the one with the problem. If it turns out to be Dahan, that's another $4.5 million in salary savings in the off season if we didn't re-sign him.
Well, he's only 2.5 stars. We can probably find somebody else who's. Lindholm comes in. Oh, he doesn't have a. Well, he has number 0, so we should probably give him a number.
You'll get the prompt as soon as you go forward. You don't need to do that.
No, play a game then, Jeff. Both of our goalies played in the last game. Skinner's down to 67%. All right, we're still going to go with it. And we lose. Although hope he gets a little bit hot. 5-3 loss. Again, Ricky's coming through with some goals. We might have a fire sale coming up here soon is what's going to happen. All these guys on 1-year contracts are just going to be like, you're available, you're available. And let's see what we can get.
Well, if we don't turn it around soon, we're not going to have to worry about the playoffs.
Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, Lindholm wants 47. He can have it. For that matter, I'm just going to put Dahan on the block right now.
Yeah. Might get something interesting as an offer.
And we're going to put Skinner on the block because he keeps being tired all the time, so. It's not going to hurt us to put him on the block. We're not playing that well anyways. We're 6 game under 500.
Yeah. What's it going to make worse?
Samuel Morin's getting close, so we're going to have to send somebody down here too.
Probably him. He's only 1.5 stars.
Yeah. Well, if we're trading everybody else, though, we don't want to lose him. I keep meaning we got to change this Canucks logo.
Change it to what?
Let's bring back the flying skate.
Ah.
Or the hockey stick. I mean, the hockey stick is a great logo. Let's be honest.
It is.
Game versus Ottawa again. Sim it out and we win. Oh, a win. 3-2. Hampus Lindholm picks up an assist. All right, let's just take a quick look at the stats, see how Lindholm
And
did.
more importantly, we held him under 30 shots for once.
76 defensive game rating for Lindholm. Where's he? He's playing our second pairing. We'll just flip that with Hessel and Doe. And we can have old Ducks playing as our first pairing. Josh Manson and Hampus Lindholm. We're going to blow it up.
And still no score in Boston St. Louis. Still 2-2 after about a third of the way through the third.
Samuel Warren's back. Okay, so I got to send him. Oh, he's on the trade block too.
Yeah.
Should I maybe actually just shop Dahan and see what happens?
Let me try it in this game and just see if I get any decent results. And I got a bunch of them. Let's see if any of them are any good. One terrible one, an AHL, 33-year-old AHLer. AHLer. That expiring contract is probably going to mean we don't get anything.
Until the trade deadline, we might get something.
Yeah, I'm just getting garbage offers for him when I do it here. The best thing I've seen is Boston offered us a third rounder for him.
Well, that's not bad.
Everything else, it's like
Oh,
20-something guys in the AHL.
Send Samuel Moore down. Gudu says we'll be seeing the Flying Skate jerseys next season, won't we? I might have to get one. If you want to get one, get the pink and orange one they did with the Flying Skate. Pretty sure Jeff has one of those.
It's red, not pink.
Yeah, it's pink, Jeff.
Not even remotely close to pink.
It is pink.
There's no pink whatsoever in it. You saw a woman's jersey, I think, or something, and
nope.
We're assuming that was the third jersey.
It was the third. It's one of the worst third jerseys I've ever seen in my life.
And a 2-1 win over San Jose. Nice.
Brody's hurt, dislocated jaw, 1 to 2 weeks, but he can still play.
But we might as well put Don in to let him recover and keep DeHaan's trade value up.
You're just trying to get DeHaan hurt, right? I mean, the guy gets hurt every time. He'll probably get hurt for 4 months if I put him in.
I mean, I know he had that one bad injury in the first year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's actually been pretty reliable the last couple of years. He's only missed 7 games total.
All right. Replace with DeHaan.
Skinner still hanging around sub 100 fitness.
Yeah, he's up to 97 now at least. Holtby's down to 84, so we're going to put Saracen. And we pick up a win. 3-2. We were down 2-0. Then Theo Rocher bots one. Krauskopf banks one in. And then Ehlers banks one in.
A little worrying that we can only seem to win by 1 goal, but at least it's better than losing constantly.
Take what you can. You know, if we're going to change some logos, we should probably put in the fish sticks jersey for the Islanders as well. Bring back fish sticks. Proposal from Dallas.
For Don?
Dallas wants Samuel Morin and was willing to give us Jacob Peterson, who's only 1-star talent, 2-star potential, so I'm going to say no.
I mean, he is 4 years younger, but seeing as he's not even scoring the ECHL.
Well, he had some points there.
There's like 4 goals, I think, in 40 games.
Let's go back and look and confirm, because I thought he had 40-something points. 25 points in 44 games.
Yeah, it was almost all assists, though. Yeah, okay, 6 goals and 19 assists.
Heard it here first. Jeff doesn't care about assists. They are the least important thing, according to Jeff. Good to know, Jeff. Good to know. Let's see. Caleb Jones is on waivers. Jacob Larson is on waivers. 1.5-star, 3-star talent, 2-star, 3-star talent.
Maybe after we move somebody defenseman at the deadline, I would do it, but we don't really have room for him now.
You know, I'm tempted to take Larson just because he's at 2 stars. We could send Samuel. Oh no, we already sent Samuel Warren down.
Yeah.
Jack Kopacka has improved at center. All right. 5 points in 26 games. You kind of need to pick that up for Moncton there, Jack. RAHL.
How are they doing against
No, they're doing terrible last I looked. We looked last time we were at this game, and they were both...
Oh, actually, no, they were above 500 at the start of this one.
Are they? Okay, we'll take a quick peek here then. And Larson doesn't clear waivers. He gets picked up.
Who got him?
Columbus.
Columbus?
All right. I just need to think about this. Standings. Goes to the American Hockey League and... what's what division is our team in? I don't even remember. Oh, right. They're in the Western Conference Pacific.
bit of a road trip for them, but yeah.
21, 22, and 3. 489. That's pretty funny, actually.
Maybe we fix that in the off season.
Maybe. You guys are the West Coast. Now, you can go play with the West Coast teams, even though you're on the East Coast. ECHL. Halifax Dictators are 21, 17, and 7. That's not bad. Oh, I don't have the ECHL logos in this. Should have to fix that. All right, couple guys on waivers, but not of interest to us. Game versus Vegas, and everybody's back to 100%. Sim it out, and we win. 2-1. Cernovic scores, Skinner scores.
Wish Holtby would heat up a little bit.
Take it on. We just lost Nick Ritchie for 9 weeks.
Not great, but it's not going to kill us. He hasn't been having a great year.
No, so...
Army our cop in.
Well, we got Cup signed longer, so I guess that's who we're bringing in.
Oh man, I just realized we ruined Armia's Ironman streak. He had 246 consecutive games for us until the start of this year.
Why did you tell me that? Oh, man.
I just noticed it now.
That's terrible. To the injured list. Poor Armia. Plays all those games in a row, and then Jeff forces me to bench him.
Yep, totally my fault.
You heard it here, folks. Jeff takes the blame.
Halfway through the third in Boston St. Louis, still 2-2.
And Nick Hague and Kevin Miller on waivers. Nick Hague, 1 star, 3.5 star potential. I don't think
the other big real world news today, apparently the Canucks at some point discussed a possible Lucic for Louis Eriksson trade. Louis Anderson, yeah, the comedian.
Well, that's about how much I'd want him too. And
that's about all I'd give up for Lucic, yeah.
You score the first goal and then give up 4 straight. All right, perfect. Jeff Skinner has reached 300 goals.
Well, he won't be reaching 400 with us, I don't think. Skrgovic is going to be ready for that first line winger spot next year.
Gudu asks, in the game, is the Iron Man stat record tracked anywhere?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think we have game streak tracking right now.
Something to put on the list, I guess.
Yeah, it might be a little tricky to do.
While we're in the middle of the stream, Jeff, there is some FHM news right now that we haven't discussed at all yet.
Yeah, we are on sale at the moment. People have been asking. We finally did it. The sale is on. We're about 5 days into it. It's going to be on for 2 weeks during the finals. So if you haven't picked up the game yet, now would be a good time to do it.
Indeed. Lindholm scores, Skinner, Krnovic, Kravskov, Nylander. All right.
What? We won a game by 2 goals?
I know.
Is that possible?
And we're only 2 games under 500 now.
Yeah, we're almost back to we're 1 win away from being 500 for this stream tonight.
And we got a trade proposal. Scott Darling's on waivers. That's probably who we need to help change things around. All right, trade proposal from Dallas. Dallas says, man, they still want Samuel Moore, and they're offering us Henry Nikkanen, who's actually a guy we should probably consider here.
Yeah, 20-year-old, 3-star potential.
We
Don't know
only
if he's
scared
actually
level
gonna get
B,
there,
but he's put up 17 points in 47 games, which is probably better than half of our AHL team.
And if you look at he's coming out of Mississauga. Do they still have his OHL rights? So they do. We can send him back there, I think.
Pick 121, so he was a 5th-round pick.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we take him?
Yes, take him, send him back to junior for 1 more year. That'll open up a little space on.
I don't know if we can. But...
Try it.
Okay, Dallas makes a trade. No, he has to play with Moncton, which is okay.
That's odd. It should be giving us that option.
Not necessarily.
Wrong, but yeah, okay. Well, you can send him to Moncton, but I'll have to take a look at that.
All right. So player results. We have exactly nobody. McDavid is the best skater. Daniel Vixen has the hardest shot. Drew Doughty is the smartest. Toughest is Matt Martin. Fastest is Connor McDavid. Best role model is Patrice Bergeron. Cleanest is Ryan O'Reilly. Jeff, that doesn't seem right. Toughest goalie to beat is Sergei Bobrovsky, and coach you'd most like to play for is Mike Babcock.
See where his ratings are in this. Oh yeah, his temperament's all the way up at 20. That kind of makes sense the way he's rated now, the way they've developed in this game.
But still, Jeff. But still. Let's see. Caleb Jones is back on waivers. Nothing of interest. Development report. Everybody's going up. That's always good. Ernovic goes up a couple. Rocher's going up. Krausko's going up. Alexander Texier is coming along. That's good.
He's not really doing much in the AHL so far.
You know what? It's his first year. He's got 20 points in 49 games. It's not bad from a guy from the Finnish league. He's from France.
Did Foot finally get to 2 stars yet?
Cal has not. Max Jones has 31 points. Santeri Vatan, there we go. 47, 48, 47 points in 48 games.
It might actually be worth thinking about giving Jones some playing time this year.
Nolan Foote is up to 2 stars, 15 points in 47 games, though.
Oh, finally. Okay, there we go. All right, the forwards are coming along. I think we're going to be okay if we let Skinner walk this year. We're going to have room for him.
Mikko Kokkonen, 12 points in 49 games. Only 1 star, though. He can kind of pick that up. Atoye Deguchi continues to increase by 3. Still only half star, but...
Still playing in the Asian League.
Aiden Gorgendia, 36 games played, 31 points.
Oh, yeah, he's had a big year in Saskatoon. Not bad.
Some of our late picks here still going up, so that's good. And Mikko Korsenkovar, 3 up, so that's good, but he's still half a star. So he's a ways away, but he's got 24 points in 31 games in the queue. So we have a little bit of hope there. man, game saving. And let's see. Simon Bork is on waivers. That doesn't really help us. Board conference update. That's what we need to know.
How bad?
Actually, thinks the season has proceeded promisingly so far, and you should continue your good work. However, the team has not been successful the last few weeks, and that needs to improve. We're 6-6-1. From a long-term perspective, he is satisfied with our work.
This is a very patient owner.
Apparently. And you can see a bunch of guys gain new.
Anybody jump ship to anywhere interesting?
Some Americans.
A lot of guys getting...
Che Genoway is now American. Also, interestingly, he's playing in the ECHL and AHL this year. Not that most people who are probably watching the stream or YouTube video have any idea who Che Genoway is, but...
I think Cruz Reddick, isn't that Pokey Reddick's son? He's got English nationality.
Or English. 31? I don't know. Could
Age
be.
is about right.
Maryland, Saskatchewan. I think you could quickly Google that and find out.
No, maybe not if he's born in Saskatchewan. Looking now.
Actually, I'm going to guess no.
Nope, apparently not.
There was another way. I also kind of wondered. Well. While Jeff's not paying attention, I'm going to put Nick Ehlers on the block.
Not sure what that's going to do, but where the shot all the way isn't really. Yeah, that's a one.
Paid him $6 million to play our third line. Manager.
You could try swapping him with Skinner. Skinner's constantly getting tired on the first.
Okay, well, we can make that change too. Let's see. Skinner. If one of the manager options, owner confidence. Well, we're still in the green, so. Game versus St. Louis. Holtby and net, and we lose. 3-2.
So close to getting back to 500. But at least the shots against us are staying down. That's just unlucky in this one, I think. Oh, who's on waivers?
Nobody of interest.
You're just assuming that.
No, I did. I saw. I don't remember who it was, but
Oh, okay.
I don't remember who it was. Cool. All right.
You can bump that up to 2.5 stars if you want.
Yeah, I know,
the
but
half
we
star
still kind of
settings.
need 2-star guys, so I'm okay with that. Connor McDavid extends his point streak. Game versus Carolina. We'll throw Saros in net here, see if he can pick us up a win. And the answer is no, he can't. We lose 4-1. And Adam Lowry got hurt. Sore groin.
Cop can go in.
Cop's already in, so we're going to replace Lowry with Cop. And then replace Cop. Oh, no, sorry. Replace Lowry. Replace Lowry with Yoel.
Yeah. Because you've moved Lowry into fourth line spot.
Well, it looks like our next episode is going to be the great sell-off. Useless sorrow? What do you mean, Gudu? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Or, you mean our backup goalie. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. 2 minutes left in the third, and St. Louis, Boston still 2-2.
And if you're watching this a few days later on our YouTube channel, you'd be like, of course, I know that. I know what the final score is already. Well, sorry. We do stream this live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Yeah, the difference is last year he was stealing us some games. This year we can't buy a win.
I'm wondering if it might be he's one we should think about trading at the deadline. So we could bring up McDonald from Moncton, and he's at 2 stars now, and just play Holtby a lot more.
Okay. You want me to put him on the trade block right now?
Can't hurt.
Or we could wait about a week and see how it goes. There's a battle over a pet. A snow leopard has been taken. Lawrence Pilute. I'm not even sure you can legally own a snow leopard, but that's for another day.
Well, then he'd be really worried about it.
Okay, you know what? I just shopped Saros now to see what kind of interest we'd get. And Toronto offers us Xavier Simino and a 7th round pick, so we're going to reject that. Lucas Carlson and a 7th round pick. Reject. Joachim Anderson. Reject. Dallas offers us a 3rd round pick.
I got offered JT Miller from Minnesota, but he's slipped down to 2.5 stars, so that may not be a good idea even if you get it.
$25-year-old goalie Aiden Hill. It's not the worst trade. He's 25 years old.
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything that we were presumably wanting positional help.
You get Cody Ceci from Ottawa.
I had Washington offer me Dmitry Orlov.
Cody Ceci is a defensive defenseman, 28 years old. Kyle Turris. No, thank you.
How old is he now?
32. Matthias Janmark from Minnesota. Nope. Anton Strahlman. Nope. So we could take a 3rd round pick, or we could take UC Sarah, or not UC Saros, Cody Ceci, or just hold on.
I would wait it out until the deadline, see if we still got another month to go. We may get a better offer for him.
Oh, I missed this one. Lyndon Vey.
I'm just going through the league, and there's quite a few teams that
Need a goalie.
3-star guy would be an upgrade for, even as a starter.
And we picks up a win after being shopped. Do you see the kind of advice I get in the chat, Jeff? And Adam Lowry is back soon. Basically, right now, I'm just swimming as fast as I can so we can have some fun next week, apparently. Or the next time we're at this.
Yeah, deadline's still a month off, so maybe lead off with that. And, see if any of our guys make the All-Star game. Oh, it's an Olympic year. I just noticed that. Not that it'll have any effect on us, but something to see in February.
Adam Lowry is back.
Chat question from Gudu. How is Kako doing in this game?
I'm taking everybody off the trade block so I can put them on in a week. Renew.
Gudu looks like he's in Vegas and he's kind of struggling. He's 20 and not really producing many points yet. But Jack Hughes is at 3.5 stars.
Hope he loses us in overtime versus Florida.
Man, that guy will just not heat up.
I think we're going to put everybody on the trade block. Except for the rookies.
That may be overkill.
Except for the rookies. We will rebuild this team from scratch. I literally don't know what to say because, we're doing everything right. We're just not getting wins.
Yeah,
we're just about to.
It'd be nice if we had one big scorer on the first line that we could really depend on. I think Krinkovic will get there eventually, but he's just not there yet.
Well, Nylander was at over a point per game. I don't know if he still is, but be close.
Yeah, it's looking like that 100-point year he had 2 seasons ago is kind of a fluke. And I think we were playing really aggressive offensively too.
Okay, Saros loses, but he gets a little bit warm at least. Jordan Stahl has reached 300 goals.
And not to be defeatist, but Matthew Savoie is the likely number one overall pick. He's at 2.5 stars already. So, and he's a center, which works for us. Actually, 4 centers in the top 5 picks, or at least going by rough potential.
I just realized my mic was off. I hope everyone is hearing me okay.
Your what?
My mic was off. I don't know if I just accidentally hit it off now, but I'm assuming I did because you've been responding to most things.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear you drop out at all.
Whoopsies. And like that, we're midway through January. Trade deadline will be February 20-something, right?
22nd, I think. 26th. Yeah, right before the end of the month. Olympics start on the 10th.
Joey Anderson. Game versus Colorado. Defending Cup champions. And we win.
Surprisingly enough. The old Nordiques and the new Nordiques.
Je suis Napoleon.
And Stahl gets a couple of points.
Of course, we were more than 3 games under 500, so we had to win a game.
Yeah, we'll get just that little moment of hope where we might be getting back on track, and then just how far down are we in the Atlantic right now?
Well, we're in 12th in the East. Lowest is the Islanders at 41. We're at 46. And
good to know there's somebody even worse than us.
Is only 50. So we're not even out of it yet. Which is, kind of the funniest part. And the Penguins have re-signed Evgeny Malkin to a 1-year deal. How much are they paying him? Only 7.1. That's not bad at all. He's still 4 stars, but I mean, he's definitely on the downturn of his game.
Yeah, still putting up points, though, at least. And Crosby's still hanging on pretty well.
All right, let's see if he can do anything. He's playing against Ottawa. And he picks up a win. Oh, wow. Biggest win of the year, 5-0.
Okay, and
Nylander, Ehlers, Gernovic, Skinner score.
Josh Manson with 3 assists.
I'm still putting these guys on the trade block in case we get some awesome offers. Because if I don't, we'll just tank and go in and go terrible. Savoy's only 2 stars, Jeff, in this game. You said 2.5.
No, he's 2.5 in this one. That's weird. He couldn't drop back.
Sure, it's not his brother who's 2.5.
No, I was looking at the one that's playing for Kelowna. That one. Although your scouting may be looking differently than mine.
All right, to end the stream, we're going to put everybody on the trade block because we've been just about an hour.
And we're we're actually farther from 500 than when we started.
3 games away, so as soon as it's done, we're going to put everybody on the trade block, and we'll keep simming as we go through the outro in case we get some crazy offer. All right, so Saros is on the trade block. Calvin DeHaan, trade block. Skinner, trade block.
Definitely.
Ehlers, trade block. Looks like a pretty good otherwise. Michael Spacek is not putting up many points. 2 stars, 2 goals, 2 assists in 41 games.
And the game 2 of the finals is going into overtime.
I am shocked. Should we try and re-sign Ryan Murray?
Trying to re-sign who?
Ryan Murray.
Yeah, we probably should.
All right, Ryan Murray, what do you want for a contract? He wants 3.79 for 3 years and a no-move clause. No thank you, Ryan Murray.
Yeah, that's like doubling his current salary. That's really optimistic.
Okay, so we put a bunch of guys on trade block, so I'm going to begin the outro here, Jeff. So,
okay.
Thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTB Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. On Twitter, we're at franchise hockey. You can also come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can talk about FHM, out of the park baseball, perfect team, or anything else you desire. And of course, right now we have a Stanley Cup final sale going on both Steam and our eSellerate store, which means you can pick up Franchise Hockey Manager for the low price of $9.99 USD. Jeff, did I miss anything?
Or $11.37 if you're Canadian. But no, I think that covers pretty much everything. So yeah, pick up the game if you haven't had a chance to yet. And we'll be back here next week with our custom Canadian Football Hockey League thing game, which is going not significantly better than this one. Well, it is, maybe slightly better.
We still do not have an all-star on our team.
Oh, in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, not surprising.
Okay.
Nobody really deserved it. At least nobody gets tired by playing in the All-Star game. But yeah, we'll be back next week, and thanks for coming out tonight, and we will see you guys then.
Sounds good. See you all again next week.